All right, we're here with Jimmy from Century Motors, and we're just going to ask him some basic questions about his motors, his products. So the most common question we get is, what is uprated and full rated? What's the difference?
Yeah, so the difference between uprate and full rate is pretty simple. It's a multiplier on the motor. Horsepower times service factor equals total horsepower. So really, total horsepower is what you want to look for when you're replacing a motor. If you have 1.65 total horsepower, you can use a full rated 1 horse or an uprated horse and a half.
Okay.
But they're the same motor electrically.
All right, great. And you basically have three types of motors for the most part. You have single speed, dual speed, and variable speed. Why is variable speed the most energy efficient option?
Yeah, variable speed just gives you the most flexibility. In the pool industry, we're running single speed motors, full speed, 8 hours a day. With variable speed, you can slow down and, for example, use about an eighth of the amount of power at half the RPM. So you get significant savings with variable speed over single speed or even dual speed.
Okay. Is there any kind of application where you don't think a variable speed would work, like somebody with maybe like pop-up heads that need higher flow? Would they still be able to use a variable speed?
There's generally a variable speed motor for every application. We have larger horsepower models and smaller horsepower models. But even with pop-up cleaners, we've found that variable speed can be very efficient and work with just about any application.
Okay, great. Let's take a look at the variable speed options.
Absolutely.
All right, so what kind of options do you have for your VGreen variable speed motors?
Yeah, so we have two options. We have our VGreen 165 here, and we have a VGreen 270 over here. VGreen 165 is going to, again, we're talking total horsepower. It's going to replace anything from a half horse up to a 1.65 total horsepower motor. It comes in square and round flange, and it's a bolt-on replacement. So when you take off a single speed motor, you can bolt on VGreen 165 in its place, leave the existing impeller, just like you would with a standard motor replacement.
Okay.
With VGreen 165, you have a LED user interface. It allows for simple programming, 3 steps and an override that you can run on every 24-hour cycle. In addition to that, we also have a set of digital inputs built into the motor that allow you to work with third-party controllers as well as solar controllers.
Okay.
So it gives you the most flexibility with applications where you need more control than just the UI on the motor.
All right. And is there any big differences between the 1.65 control and the 2.7?
Yeah, so the VGreen 165 control, again, is an LED control. It's a little more basic. The VGreen 270 actually incorporates a digital user interface with a real-time clock, and it gives you more functionality. If you want that functionality on the VGreen 165, it is available as a plug-in add-on to the VGreen 165, but it comes from the factory with that capability on VGreen 270.
Okay. On the 1.65, do you have to connect that to a timer, or can that operate just by connecting it to a breaker?
You can connect straight to a breaker, but we recommend connecting to your time clock and using your time clock to set a defined start time every day.
Okay.
For example, your timer comes on at 8 a.m., it applies power to the motor at 8 a.m., and then your schedule starts every day at 8 a.m.
Okay, so when you're replacing a VGreen or any motor, are there any types of parts you want to replace along with the motor?
Yeah, so we absolutely recommend replacing your shaft seal anytime you replace a motor. Your mechanical shaft seal is the most important piece in maintaining the life of